All right, YouTube, here we are. It's been a long time. I've had a lot of requests to start doing videos again, and I can't make any promises that it'll be a regular thing, but when I can, I'll try to think of it and do a video. I know people are probably looking for recipes and stuff, so my suggestion would be, if I'm not posting videos, go check out Tom Willett. His channel is real good, and he cooks stuff 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes more than that, and good recipes. So anyways, what I'm doing here today is I'm just making some home fries and a ham and cheese omelet. So pretty basic stuff here, but so we'll get right into it. So I got an onion and a couple potatoes here. So what I'm going to do, a little trick when you're starting with raw potatoes and you don't have all the time in the world to let them cook in the frying pan, you speed it up by using the microwave. So anyways, what I'm going to do is first we're just going to cube these up. You can make them however thin or thick you want. You probably could shred them if you wanted to, but I haven't had good luck doing that. So then you'll just cut some strips and then make your cubes. They make like a box grater type thing that has an attachment where you could put the potato in there and it cubes it too, but I don't know, by the time I get all that out and clean it after and everything, it's easier just to use a knife. Same with this one, just cut like that. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best you can. You could put anything you want in hash browns. I'm just going to put a little jalapeno pepper from a jar and an onion. One left here. All right, so what I'll do now is we'll put them in this bowl. I'm making sure my head's not getting in your guys' way. Where I have my camera, I can easily put my head underneath it, and then you're just going to have to stare at my head the whole time. It's not very fun. Okay. And now I'm going to season these before I put them in the microwave. Put a little salt, a couple taps of cayenne pepper. If you like it hotter, put more. Regular black pepper. Yeah, I'm cheating. You should use fresh crack if you got it, but like I said, just a quick recipe. Some seasoned salt. And for color, a little paprika. And just take a fork and kind of mix this up. You could even put a little olive oil. Just a little olive oil to help it all mix together. Or to help it stick to the potatoes, rather. And this does not have to be perfect. Excuse me, I got a whiff of that cayenne pepper. Holy mackerel. All right, yeah, so this is good. And, you know, I don't know how long to tell you to put it in the microwave. Do it, start with 1.5 minutes or something, a couple minutes. I'm just going to start with 2 minutes. And just check them. If they're still too hard, then you can, you know, put it in for another minute. All right, here's an onion. Everybody has seen an onion. I'm only going to use half of it. Peel it, just cut both ends off, slice down the middle, and then just pull it all back. Beautiful thing. Get rid of the shells. If you have a little shell in your food, or peel or whatever, you have a little onion peel in your food, it ain't gonna kill you, despite what they tell you on the news. So we'll cut that right in half, save the other half for a rainy day. And I don't really want huge chunks of onion, so you know, you make them as thin or as thick as you want. I like them just kind of finely minced in there. And just go through, cut it up however you like. And if you don't like onion, don't put it in. Okay. Let's see. Move that over there. Oh, and get your pan going. Using the old trusty cast iron pan today for those. And then the omelet I'll do in a non-stick. A little bit of butter in the pan. Put those in. All right, we're up to 2 minutes on those potatoes. Let's see how those look. And I'm just gonna throw some jalapeno peppers. I might give them a little. Nah, I'll leave them whole. Just for some little extra heat. Let's see how these potatoes look. So yeah, that speeds up the cooking process. That's all that does. They're steaming. I lost a couple on the floor. If I had a dog, I'm sure he'd eat it. The cats, I don't think will eat it. So we're not looking for them to be completely done. Like I said, this just starts the cooking process. And that's exactly where they're at. So 2 minutes was a pretty good time there. I would stick with 2 minutes. Let's see, what do I want to use for that? Let me see what my heat is here. Okay. I'll just use this. So this just gets your peppers and onions going a little bit before you put the potatoes in. Take that raw edge off the onion. Maybe get a little caramelization. This is easy stuff, guys, seriously. We can get the egg ready while we're waiting on that. Well, actually, I can go grab them. Here's the eggs. Now, these you gotta guard these days. I mean, you know, one of these is going $3-4 a pop now. You know, it's a $12 omelet by the time you put the eggs in there. But I guess they say it's progress. I don't know. So yeah, so this is just getting a little translucent, the onion. I'm not looking to cook the snot out of them, just to get them started. Good. So throw your potatoes right in, and that's really it. Then you just slowly kind of saute these till they're done to your liking. It's where you'll see a lot of the flavor come through, or you'll start to smell it rather. All those spices we put in come to life. Give those a little while. The thing with an omelet is it cooks fast. So you don't want to, you know, start doing the omelet right now, and then your omelet's done getting cold and you're still waiting on these home fries to finish up. But the microwave helps a lot. And then just once you get them leveled out like that, just leave them alone. You want to get some color on one side. If you keep stirring it, they're never going to brown. So I got the heat on a pretty good clip. I wouldn't say all the way high, but just about. But you got to be careful with butter. You can burn butter. So how to gauge how hot your pan is, I mean, you can buy a temperature thing and just keep checking it, but you can sort of tell when it looks like it's starting to burn. It turns a little, you get a little golden there, and then you know you gotta back off on your flame a little bit. That's for the butter. The potatoes and stuff we want to get a little golden. And again, this is just my recipe, or how I'm doing it today. I make it next week, it'd probably be totally different. You just put what you feel like for the day in there. No rhyme or reason. You could put mushrooms in here if you like. I mean, you know, the opportunities are endless. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move these to the back burner, let them finish while we're getting our omelet ready here. So let's see. Get the flame on the back. Nice. All right. So this will turn the flame all the way down just to get the pan warm. And again with butter. You could use olive oil or whatever you want, but there's something about an omelet with butter. It's just, what is that? Little piece of paper? Jesus. All right. So, because I don't like doing dishes, I'll use the same bowl for the omelet. It's got a little oil and seasoning in there, big deal. It'll just help the omelet out. Why dirty up a whole other container? Oop, that was a... It's a defective egg for $3 or $4 a piece. All right. Now, same thing goes for your omelet. You could put whatever you want or don't want in there. I don't mix the ham and the cheese right in the egg. I lay it on there after. I'll show you. But I'm going to still throw some salt in the eggs and pepper. And that's it. I don't overly season the eggs. Just salt and pepper. That's all you need. All right. Same pork we did the potatoes with. Just mix that around. This is just a 2-egg omelet. Just a small one. And you could put a little milk in there if you want. In fact, I think I will. Just a drop of milk. All right, let's get the heat going in this other pan here. Get that butter melting all the way. It might look like a lot of butter, and it is, but trust me, it ain't gonna hurt nothing, and it definitely won't stick. Just gonna stir my potatoes up a little here. Make sure we're not getting anything too burnt. Everything looks fine. I hope my head isn't getting in the camera. If it is, I really apologize. I can't see what's going on the camera while I'm doing this. So if my big head is in the way of the camera, fellas, girls and fellas, guys and gals, Are you allowed to say that these days? Anyway, I apologize if my head is in the camera is the point I'm trying to get across here. Okay, yeah, good. We got butter going here. Nice. This you want like a low medium flame. Then you're going to go right in with your eggs. Woo! Look at that. Remember, these are pricey now, so get every last drop. Okay, that's all for that. And let it get a little cooked on the bottom. Very nice. Okay. And then you're going to put your ham and cheese. I got some ham here. Just regular old, what is it? Smoked ham. Nothing special. A few slices. And I like it just whole. Just lay them right in. Alright. And then you're going to throw some, whatever cheese you like you put. But I got sharp cheddar, shredded. I know you're not supposed to get pre-shredded, but again, this is realistic cooking here, you know, like not everybody has time to break open a fresh brick of cheddar and get the grater out and do all that. This is like you wake up in the morning and making yourself breakfast, you know, like what real people do. So you'll see the edges start to get, you can see they're cooked, and you just want to kind of let it all do its own thing for a while. And you're going to want to get yourself a silicone spatula like this to sneak under there. When we flip it, I'll show you. There's that, and then I do always use this trusty spatula for the final flip. It doesn't always work. It's actually a seafood fish spatula, but that's good at holding the whole thing when you flip it. So we'll get there. Just let it cook a little more. Check on these potatoes here. Cast iron, you want to be careful when you grab the handle, because the handle is just as hot as the pan. They do make covers you can put over them, you know, or I just usually use my kitchen towel, but you don't want to burn yourself. No worse pain than a burn pain. Okay, you can see the omelet's kind of getting fluffy now. All right, and now it's ready to turn. So you just sneak under it and fold it in half. That's all you got to do. Now look, it's not perfectly in half. It's running a little over. Don't panic. Just gently lift those edges back up in there, because we're going to flip this whole thing over anyway. I'm going to turn my fire down a little bit. Let it set like that for a little while, and I'll show you. We're just going to go in there, right over. Now you can actually just shut your pan right off. And just let that finish with no fire. That might be a little overdone to some people. I like them. That's a little, I mean, that's overdone. But I like them a little bit like that. I would rather have it cooked too much than runny. And that's just my preference. You cook it as long or as little as you want. But that's basically it. I mean, I guess we're done here. Let me grab my plate. And we'll throw everything on a plate. And that's the end of the video. Just want to make sure we're cooked all the way on that other side. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Right onto your plate. Grab some of these awesome home fries. Make sure they're good and mixed. Grab a little bit of those. You can make yourself some toast if you want. And I mean, you know, I don't know how you could argue with a breakfast like that. Check it out. Homemade. Can't beat it. Anyways, make sure your flames are all off. Thanks for watching, everybody. Another wonderful video. Sorry it was so long, but as you see, I do them start to finish. If you watch my video and follow along, you could make this just as easy. It's all in real time. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Go do something, accomplish something, feel good about it. And keep looking at the page. I'll probably be posting more videos. And like I said, if I'm not posting content, then get on Tom Willett's page. Watch his. He's got content just about every day. Good guy. All right. Anyway, have a nice day, everybody.